Today we're going to be covering the Gencon 2024 preview and the games that I'm looking at going into Gencon this year, which is approximately like 2.5 weeks away at this point. Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip the Meeple on duty, and like I already said, we are jumping into the games that I'm interested in looking at, either demoing or buying outright or whatever. I'm going to look at a lot of games anyways, but these are the ones that I'm actually going to search out, find, and possibly purchase if I can, if I have the fundage for it. So, that being said, let's jump to the other screen and get right into it. All right, here's the list, and the link for this will be in the description below. So if you want to go ahead and check out all the games that are coming, because I'm only going to cover the ones that interest me. If you want to check out more of them, please do. Beacon Patrol. Now, I've heard good things about this one. It's a solo game up to 4 players where you are patrolling around, shifting the landscape around to create the win conditions right for you. This is the expansion, Ships and Shores, coming out, and I'm very curious to try it or get a good look at what it is, because I haven't looked into it, but I've seen enough of it that I'm like, that looks very relaxed in its approach, and me and my wife love playing Carcassonne at the same time, so if it's a more chill than knifey Carcassonne type, then it might be worth looking at for us. Next up, we have Cafe Barras by, who is that publisher? It's the same company that has done, I'm sorry, let's jump over here, by Kids Table Board Game. These guys, I really like their art, and I haven't done anything of theirs. I want to check this out. Looks like a fun game, and a concept that I am not opposed to, because I used to work at a coffee shop and I love the idea of it. They also have a ton of other games now at this point that I'm curious in getting. Just need to get a better look and a better hands on whether they will work for my family or the Meeples table. Chronicles of Light, Darkness Falls Disney Edition. I am very curious in this one. I do believe it has some deck building elements to it, and it is all Disney princesses or female leads from their movies, and I'm here for it. So I'm curious to see what it's about. Check it out. From Elio, and that's from Ravensburger, so I've got good confidence that's going to be a solid game. Even when I check it out, it's whether I want to invest, and it sounds like they're going to keep putting out content like they do for Villainous and some of their other game IPs that they have. Clash of Magic Schools is from Elo, is a reskin of a Ewan Rosenberg game. Who win the Tournament of Sorcerers this year? You are effectively playing out your cards to control areas. Looked absolutely fantastic. Had me with the cover, and it is a 2-player game, so makes me happy. Cloudship is next. This one I don't know much about, but it had me at the cover and float in the air on a cloud ship. I am at least interested enough off that cover and that description for me to be like, yes, I will go check out your game. Amigo, I will come find you. Cosmic Cow Collectors English. This is by Draco Studios, and I turned down backing them on their backer kit campaign they did for it. I am curious to see how this one does. You are aliens explore the galaxy for planets to invade and abduct their cows. From all the coverage I saw, this sounds like a fabulous lighter weight game that creates kind of a good push and pull as you go through. Far Away, explore a mysterious land and fulfill quests on your way back. Open drafting adventure. It's a card game. Again, looks really good. I want to check it out before I get there. And if it is something I want, maybe I pick it up. Flashback Lucy. It's a cooperative narrative choice paragraph card game and children's game. So this is one I could pull out with kids. It's already showing a 7.7 because it's out already, but this will be my first exposure to it, and I want to give a better look at it. And it just solve a dark mystery by switching points of view. Yeah, it sounds really fun. Gaia Project: The Lost Fleet. I love Gaia Project in concept. I have never got more than a solo play in, and the rules are really dense. So I am actually I'm signed up to play Gaia Project: The Lost Fleet at the convention, and hopefully playing with others. I'll need to refresh myself on the rules, but hopefully playing with others, I'll be able to get more of how you play the game and cycle it and get further and further into it. A Gentle Rain. This one is being published by Incredible Dream Studio. I have seen so much of this game and Harmonies on the Board Game Geek Facebook page and my solo gamers group that I need to check out this game and actually see what it's about, because it looks so gorgeous when it's set out on the table in full. Get Bit. Outswim your opponents as a hungry shark chomps bits from the slowest swimmers. Hand management, player elimination, and bluffing. And it plays up to 7 players. I am totally here for this. Ghost Fight and Treasure Hunters Anniversary Edition from Mattel. No, I don't need this. I'm bringing this up because this is going to be available. You should check this out. If you've never played this, it is absolutely stinking fantastic. It is a cooperative game, adventure, and I don't care if it's a kid's game or not. I want the Meeples to play this because it is way too much fun not to. Gloomhaven, Buttons and Bugs. This is about the only way I will ever play this game, and it is about this big, and it's a solo game. I have very little interest in playing Gloomhaven because it takes so much of your time and you need dedicated space to play it and to come back to it and play it many times. I don't have that, but a smaller version of it, yeah, I probably could play that. It's already out. You can get it for $20, but I want to check it out before I purchase. Hamster Roll, 25th Century Games Edition. I've seen this one played. Dexterity game balancing objects inside a giant hamster wheel. Yep, you read that. It looks absolutely fantastic. There was a Quackalope video where they were drinking while playing games, and this was involved. It looks fantastic if you're into dexterity games. Kyoto no Niko. I probably murdered that. Play as kittens and explore the modern-day city of Kyoto, Japan. I saw the previews for this, and it is high on my list. They're going to have a demo there. I will kick kids out of the way to go play that game. Deal with it. I said it. Line It. Line It looks, pocket the jackpots and close your line at the right time. Card game, party game. This looks like it would fit in that same niche as Suchi Go, Six Nymph, and Point City, or Point Salad. Like, it's gonna be a quick playing game. It's gonna be fun. It's not a lot of investment, but it's also from Gigamech, which I love a lot of the stuff Gigamech does. Lone Wolves looks, be the alpha, dispatch wolves to control territories in this two-player trick-taking game. I am very curious how this one plays. I will be checking this one out because area majority influence trick-taking card game. Like, I think me and Heather could get into that one. Lumberjacks with rocket launchers. I'm not even going to talk about it further than that. I just have to go see what this game was about. I've heard the title before, but I need to go check it out. Lure by Allplay. Players bid dice and roll them to try and catch fish. This looks like a very fun game, and they do really well with their small box games. So I kind of want to check that out, and I'm always willing to add a small box into the collection. Medieval Academy. Train to become a knight in several areas of competition. This is debuting in North America Q3, so it's just a debut. It's closed draft, hand management, and a card game. I'm very interested. It's got good scores right now. And the art draws me right on in. Mischief. Schemers use pranks to make enemies look bad at Royal Fairy Wedding. Do we really need to talk about more than just that? And that cover just looks absolutely gorgeous. And this looks like the tomfoolery that the Meeples would like. So I'm going to check it out. It's not available, but it is available for demo. Party Panda Pirates, I want to go take a demo of this because I've already bought it and it's coming. And I want to go talk to the Draco Studio guys all the more. They make such fun games and I can't wait. Power Vacuum by Keen Bean Studios looks ridiculous in the best way possible. Win and lose tricks to manipulate opponents and achieve your agenda. You are a household appliances in a power vacuum that the old corrupt leader, dictator, has left. And you are trying to complete your statue before everybody else. It looks just absolutely phenomenal. Dice rolling, resolution, card game. Koala Mini, I love this series that they have. That's a 2-player series. And I want to try and get all of them in their mini version because big boxes take up space. Little boxes don't take up as much space. You can get more games in the same set. Corridor Pac-Man. This is Corridor where you're same game we've played before. That is now just Pac-Man based and I want to check it out at least. Radlands Cult of Chrome. I have not played Radlands. I'm very curious about it. I don't necessarily think the art or the theme is Heather's cup of tea, but I want to check out the game because maybe it is a game that will work really well for us. Rebel Princess Deluxe Edition. Avoid marriage proposal in this trick-taking game based on hearts. I like old school card games. And if there's a little extra on top, like that's what made Dragon Castle just an absolute beast of a game. It's Mahjong with a little extra. It throws a little spice in there. You could you can play Mahjong with just the pieces from that game. But this one is a game based on hearts, so it's hearts with a little extra. And I am all for it. Rebirth, I want to check out. I talked about this one when it was up on Kickstarter, and I want to check it out and see how good it is. It looked really phenomenal on the previews, but I want to get my hands on it to really make that choice. River Valley Glassworks by Allplay, same thing. I covered this one. I did not wind up buying it because cost, so now I want to get my hands on it and really check it out and see how it looks and all that. Robo Rally, the 30th anniversary. I just want to check this one out because that cover looks really great. I want to see what they're doing with the pieces and all that, whether they're upgrading it to the max or if they're just spitting out another copy hoping people will shell out the money for it, even though they just really re-released it here recently. Very phenomenal game, very much worth your time and money. Maybe check out this copy. Run 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 from 25th Century Games. Cat venturers explore the pyramid to defeat the dog mummies and uncover relics. I don't know what else to say. That sounds entertaining, and with that cover, I am at least going to check it out. And 25th Century Games puts out pretty good games. Skyrise by Roxley. I'm looking at this one because it's already out. Visionary architects build a glorious city, new city in the sky. I want to check it out first before I purchase it because it looks really good on the back of the box, but I feel like it's going to be one that you either love or hate. And if you're going to do it, like I kind of want to do that premium collector's edition with the full minis and all that stuff, but that's just me. Undaunted 2200 Callisto. This is Undaunted. I love what they do with the Undaunted series. It's just more Undaunted. Voidfall looks amazing, and I want to get a closer look at what it does and maybe not buy it, but at least get a good look at it and see if that's something I even want to bring into my collection. War for Chicken Island, the second edition, again, Draco Studios. This is in the line of Dodo's Riding Dinos and Kiwi Chowdown. It's their Avian Archipelago series, and I want to look at it, get a better look at it, because they're ridiculous. Their games are so good, it's ridiculous. Weirdwood Manor, looked really fantastic. I had to not back it just because so many good games came out at that time, and I want to see how this game turned out overall. I didn't even know it was an intellectual property until much later. I'm pretty sure there's a whole book series. But those are all the games that I'm going to go check out. I'm going to go check out the Elio booth anyways and pick up anything they have. I will probably be doing a King of Tokyo Origins video here very soon because it's very pretty, and I like talking about King of Tokyo because it's a fun game. It's rock solid for me. So that's all I had. Those are the games that I'm looking at Gencon, and I don't know if they line up with a lot of yours. If there's games that I miss that you're like, no, you need to go check out this game or this company, let me know, and I will definitely try and stop by their booth and see what they're doing. I don't know if I'm going to take any of my video recording equipment, but I will at least take notes and have somewhat of a memory of everything going on. But Gen Con's usually a blur of people and games and sleep or lack thereof, and it's a good time. Plus, it's a 5-day date with my wife. Nothing goes wrong on those. That's all I had. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. And we will see you guys next time. All right. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.